In a bustling city filled with glowing lights, there was a young boy named Leo who dreamed of collecting stars. Every night, Leo would climb up to his rooftop and gaze at the night sky, his eyes sparkling with wonder. He had heard a legend that if you could catch a single star, it would grant you one wish, anything your heart desired. Leo was small and quiet, and though he loved his friends, he sometimes felt overlooked. He wished more than anything for courage, so he could share his ideas and speak up when he felt something was wrong. He decided he would catch a star, and with its magic, he would wish for bravery. One chilly evening, he noticed a twinkling light in a nearby park, low enough for him to reach. Excited, Leo grabbed a jar and set off on his mission, carefully climbing down from his rooftop and tiptoeing through the city streets toward the park. When he arrived, he found the light sitting on a flower, glowing softly like a small floating orb. He held his breath and reached out, capturing it in his jar. To his surprise, the light began to speak. "Hello, Leo," it whispered in a gentle, melodic voice. "I'm Stella, a lost star. I wandered too far from the sky and need help finding my way back." Leo's heart skipped a beat. He had captured a real star. But instead of making his wish, he listened to Stella's story of how she got lost while exploring Earth, curious about human life. She had traveled too far from her home in the sky and needed a guide to return. Without hesitation, Leo offered to help her. "I'll show you the way back if you can help me too," he said, his voice barely above a whisper. "I've always wanted to be brave. Can you teach me how?" Together they set off, with Leo guiding Stella through the dark streets of the city up a steep hill where the stars shone the brightest. Along the way, they encountered a lost cat, and Leo bravely helped it find its way home. They passed an old man struggling with heavy bags, and Leo offered his help without thinking twice. With each act of kindness, Leo felt his heart grow stronger and his voice grew louder with confidence. Finally, they reached the top of the hill where the stars sparkled like diamonds against the midnight sky. Stella began to glow even brighter, preparing to return to her home. "Thank you, Leo," she said softly. "You didn't need a wish to find your courage. It was always within you." Shining like a star, as Stella floated up, she left behind a single glowing star in his jar. Leo knew then that courage wasn't about being fearless, it was about acting with kindness, even when he felt small. From that night on, Leo no longer felt invisible. He shared his ideas, helped his friends, and stood up for what was right. And every night he kept the jar by his bedside as a reminder that his own heart was filled with a light as bright as any star. Moral true courage shines through kindness and the willingness to help others, even when we feel small. Be sure to subscribe for more magical stories each week that inspire hope, kindness, and bravery in kids of all ages.